Hey guys, it's Monday, November 16th. Today you are doing your first day of distance learning. Um, you'll probably notice that our agenda looks a little bit different, and I put the bell schedule over here for you. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea if you have a printer at home to print that off so that you know when your classes are starting and ending and you know when you should be working on things. So that's there for you. Otherwise, it's also linked on Schoology and it's on the updates for you as well. So go ahead and take a peek at that when you need it. Today we are going to start working on your independent reading unit and theme, or we're going to keep working on it. And hopefully you have a book picked for today. You were supposed to have a book picked by today. So what I need you to do is click on this book selection form. And for this, you need to just fill out which book you have chosen. So your name, your hour, which book you chose, how many pages. Give me a short, quick summary of it. Like, what is it about? You can even directly copy the summary that's on the back of the book if you want. And then did you read a couple pages before you committed to this book just to make sure that the way the writer writes isn't driving you crazy, and then why you chose it, and then you can submit it. So it's just a quick little form you need to fill out there so that I can see what everybody's reading. If you're like, oh God, I completely forgot about that and I did not choose a book yet, that's what you need to do today, because we cannot go through this unit without you actually having a book. The second thing you need to do then is set a reading schedule. So if you click on this, it'll ask you to make a copy. And then you need to fill this out. So flip through your book, look and see how much you want to read. There are a few days, November 20th through the 27th. So this coming Friday and all of next week, you don't have school for fall break. So keep that in mind. That might mean that you have more time to read. For some of you, it might mean you have less time to read. So keep that in mind. Also keep weekends in mind. Same thing. For some of you, it might mean that you have more time to read. For some of you, it might mean you have less time to read. So fill out how much you're going to read. You have to have your book completed by December 7th. So make sure that you schedule that out. This sheet, I want you to fill it out just so that we can keep track of what you're reading and how far you are, so that we can make sure that you're done by the time you have to be done, so that we can do the final project. Without this, people tend to put it off and put it off and put it off, and then it's the night before it's due and you're trying to read an entire book in one night, and there is not enough Mountain Dew in the world to do that. So make sure that you are following some kind of schedule so that you have it. I'm going to be checking in periodically to make sure that you are reaching your goals, that you are on track with your reading, so that this doesn't completely fall apart. The next thing we have to do then is we are going to read a short story called Muffin. Muffin is set during World War II in England. So what I want you to do is give me a little bit of background information about what you know about World War II and the Holocaust time period. Remember, we said in our slideshow last week about what good readers do is that good readers activate background knowledge. So that's what we are going to be doing with this. So if you click there, it should bring you to this. All you need to do is click this little add button, and then you can go ahead and type whatever things you know about World War II and the Holocaust, whatever things you are aware of from that time period, so that we have a little bit. And then I want you to go through and read other people's so that we can share background knowledge. We have a little bit of an idea before we get into this. Then what you need to do is go through and read Muffin, or you can listen to it. If you decide to listen to it, please follow along with Common Lit. So you'll click on Common Lit, whichever hour you're in, and then if you want to hear me reading it to you, you can click on this, and it should bring you here, and if you hit play, it'll be me reading it to you. One of the other things that good readers do is annotate. So as you are listening or reading, On Common Lit, I want you to make some notes. So pay attention to things. Remember, annotating means you're writing down your reactions. It means you're writing down your ideas, your questions, your opinions, all of that kind of stuff, any connections that you're making. Type all of those things in. You also then are going to visualize. So remember, we said that one of the things that good readers do is that they visualize what they're reading. So what you are going to be doing then, after you listen to the story or read the story, is you need to take a blank sheet of paper. I don't care if it's a notebook sheet of paper or just plain white sheet of paper, and I want you to draw out what you think this story looks like. So pay attention to character descriptions, pay attention to settings, pay attention to objects. There's a little dog in it. Like all of those things, I want you to draw it out so that you have a real image. When you're done drawing it, you can take a picture of it either with your Chromebook or with your phone, and then you will submit it to this Dropbox right here. If you have questions, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great day.